Have you ever wondered how to make traditional maamoul? Let's explore this beloved dessert, renowned in many Arab nations for its delightful stuffing, created with either dates or nuts. Maamoul is more than just a sweet treat. It's a testament to the rich culinary heritage of the Middle East. This video will guide you through the journey of preparing a traditional maamoul recipe, from combining the simple ingredients to relishing the final product. Get ready to embark on a delightful culinary journey. To start off, gather all the ingredients you need. First up, you'll need 3 cups of fine semolina. This will form the base of our dough. Then, 1 cup of ghee or clarified butter, which will give our maamoul its distinctive, rich flavor. Half a cup of sugar will provide the sweetness we need. Next, for the liquids, we'll use a 1/4 cup of warm milk, which helps to bring the dough together. We'll also need a 1/4 teaspoon of instant yeast, which will give our maamoul a little lift. A 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla adds a hint of aroma to the mix. For the binding, we'll need 1 egg, lightly beaten. Optionally, you could have an additional egg for glazing if you like your maamoul shiny on top. Finally, for the filling, you can choose between dates or nuts, or perhaps mix both if you're feeling adventurous. With all these ingredients ready, you're set to start the maamoul making process. The first step in making maamoul is preparing the dough. The process is quite simple, yet requires a delicate touch. To begin, we're going to mix together our fine semolina, sugar, and a pinch of vanilla. This blend of ingredients creates the base of our dough, the semolina adding texture, the sugar sweetness, and the vanilla a hint of aromatic complexity. Now it's time to introduce our melted ghee to the mix. Ghee, or clarified butter, is a staple in Middle Eastern cuisine and brings a rich, buttery flavor to our maamoul. Pour it into the bowl and get your hands in there. Knead the ingredients together, encouraging them to become one cohesive dough. While you're working that dough, let's prepare our yeast. In a separate, smaller bowl, combine instant yeast with warm milk. The warmth of the milk will activate the yeast, causing it to react and start the fermentation process. This is what will help our maamoul rise and achieve that desirable, crumbly texture. After a few minutes, it's time to unite our yeast and milk mixture with the dough. Pour it in and continue kneading. You'll notice the dough starting to smooth out, becoming more elastic and pliable. This is exactly what we want. Once your dough is ready, it's time to move on to the next step. The fun part, shaping and filling our maamoul cookies. Now comes the fun part, shaping and filling the maamoul. The delightful journey from dough to dessert is about to take shape, quite literally. First, we're going to transform our smooth dough into small, equal-sized balls. This is the canvas for our maamoul masterpiece. The size of the balls depends on how big or small you want your maamoul to be. But remember, the bigger the size, the more filling it can hold. Next, we gently shape these balls into either round or oval forms. Your choice, your creation. Think of this step as the sculpting phase, where you shape the dough to your heart's content. Now it's time for the pièce de résistance, the filling. Carefully open each dough ball and place a small amount of your chosen filling, be it sweet, luscious dates, or crunchy, flavorful nuts. The filling is what gives the maamoul its unique character and taste. Once filled, it's time to close the dough around the filling. Do this gently, like you're tucking in a baby. You don't want the filling to escape during baking. Press lightly to secure the filling and to give the maamoul its final shape. And there you have it. Your maamoul, shaped and filled, is almost ready to be transformed into a delicious treat. With your maamoul shaped and filled, you're almost ready to savor these delicious treats. Now, for the final step, baking the maamoul. Begin by preheating your oven to a snug 180 degrees Celsius. Once it's ready, place your beautifully shaped maamoul onto a lightly greased baking tray. Bake these for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until you see them turn a light golden hue. Be sure to let them cool completely before serving. Patience is a virtue here, I promise. There you have it, traditional maamoul ready to be savored. Enjoy this delightful treat.